What's this? What's the matter with this damn light? Oh, don't tell me the bloody light don't work now. Oh, what'll I do? Can't see a thing. Oh, what'll I do? Hey, what's that? Who killed us tonight? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's the bloody box? Where's the box? The bloody box. What's going on? Where are you? Who is it? Who's in here? Who's in here? Who's in? What's? Tell me what? All right, go. I got a knife here. I got a knife here. All right, I'm ready for you. Where are you? Who's in here? All right. Oh, get away! Get away! Get away! I got a knife here. I got a knife here. Come on. Who is it? Who is it?
Oh, it's just doing a bit of spring cleaning. We take turns, my brother and I. Once a fortnight we give the thorough cleaning of the whole place. I've been working on it all night. How does it look? Well, actually I got started late because I had to work late tonight. It's not that I live here. Actually I live somewhere else. But I am responsible for the upkeep of the premises, aren't I? What are you waving that about for?
You come near me?
Look, I'm sorry if I gave you a start, but I was thinking of you, you know. I mean, my brother's guest. We got to think of your comfort too, ain't we? Like a sandwich?
What?
Try one of these.
Oh, don't you pull anything?
No, you still don't understand. You're my brother's friend. I can't help being interested in any friend of my brother's, can I? I mean, you are my brother's friend, aren't you?
Well, I wouldn't put it as far as that.
Don't you find him friendly?
Well, he's not a particular friend of mine. I mean, he never done me any harm, but he's no particular friend of mine. What's in the sandwich?
Cheese.
What'll do me?
Take it.
Thank you. Thank you, mister.
Well, I'm sorry to find that you don't think my brother's friendly.
Oh, he's friendly. He's friendly. I didn't say he wasn't. Didn't say he wasn't friendly.
So?
No. It's just that I can't exactly make him out.
I forgot the pepper.
I just can't get the hang of him. That's what it is.
I had some beetroot somewhere. I must have mislaid it. Say, I'd like to ask your advice on something. You see, it's about my brother.
Your brother?
Yes, he has this problem, you see. He...
What?
He doesn't like work.
Go on.
No, it's just he doesn't like work. That's his problem.
Is that a fact?
Yes. It's a terrible thing to say about your own brother, but...
Aye.
I tell him to take care of this place, to do a little work on it, a little job. But I don't know. I'm coming to the conclusion that he's a slow worker. What would your advice be?
Well, he's a funny sort of a bloke, your brother.
What?
Oh, I was just saying he's a funny sort of a bloke.
Why? What's funny?
He's funny. Not liking work.
What's funny about that?
Oh, nothing.
I don't see anything funny about it.
No, me.
You're getting hypercritical.
No, I wasn't.
Don't get too glib.
No, what I meant...
Cut it! Look, I want to make you a proposition. I'm thinking of taking over the running of this place. I think it could be run a little more efficiently. I've got some ideas, some plans. And I'd like you to stay on as caretaker.
What?
Look, I'll be open with you. I think I could use a good man like you to stay around here and keep an eye on things.
Yes, well, look now, I ain't never done any caretaking before.
It doesn't matter about that. You just look like a capable sort of man to me.
Oh, I'm a capable sort of man. I mean, I have plenty of offers. You can depend on that.
Yes, I could tell by the way you held your knife there. No one messes you about.
No one messes me around, man.
Yes, I mean, you were in the services, weren't you?
The what?
The services. I mean, you could tell by your stance.
Oh, yes, I spent half my life there, man, serving, like, overseas, like.
In the colonies, weren't you?
I was there, yes. I was one of the first there.
Well, that's it then. You're just the man I'm looking for.
What for?
Caretaker.
Yes. Well, look, who's the landlord here then? Him or you?
Me. I am. I got deeds to prove it.
Yes, well, I wouldn't mind doing a bit of caretaking, just for you, like.
Of course, we'd come to some small financial agreement, mutually beneficial.
I'd leave you to reckon that out.
Thanks. There's just one thing.
What's that?
I need some references.
Hmm?
References, just to satisfy my solicitor.
Oh, I got all the references I want. All I got to do is to go down to Sidcup tomorrow. I got all the references I want there.
Where's that?
Sidcup. This man, he got all my references, he got all my papers there. Like, I got to get down to Sidcup, otherwise I'm done for, ain't I?
So we can always get a hold of these references if we need them.
Oh, yes, we can always get hold of these references, boy. There's one thing, you couldn't pick me up a good pair of shoes, could you? I got a very bad need of a good pair of shoes. You can't get anywhere without a good pair of shoes, like. Is there any chance you could pick me up a pair?
Well, you're...
Yeah.
You said you wanted me to get you up.
What for?
You said you wanted to go down to Sidcup.
Aye. Oh, that'd be a good thing if I could get there.
Not much of a day for it.
Aye, well, that's short then, isn't it?
I didn't sleep very well again last night.
Oh, I slept terrible.
You were making...
Terrible. Had a bit of rain in the night, didn't it?
Just a bit.
I thought so. Come in my head. Draft coming in my head anyway. Can't you fix that window up there?
You could.
Well, what about it then? The rain keeps coming into my head.
Gotta have a bit of air.
Listen, I lived all my life in the air, man. Don't you talk to me about air. All I'm saying is, there's a bit too much air coming into my head during the night.
Gets stuffy in here without the window open.
Listen, you didn't have a chance to pick up them shoes we was talking about, did you?
Oh. No, I'll pick you some up today.
I can't get anywhere in these. I can't even get out to get a cup of tea.
There's a cafe just down the road.
There may be, mate.
I used to go there a lot. But I stopped. I used to like the place. Spent quite a bit of time there. That was before I went away. Just before. They were older than me, but they listened to what I had to say. They understood. At least I thought they did. What I mean is I used to talk to them. I talked too much. That was my mistake. Same at the factory. I used to talk to them. When I was standing there working, or when I was on my break, I used to talk to the men there about things. I just used to talk to them about things. And they used to listen. It was all right. And then I started to get hallucinations. They weren't hallucinations. I used to get the feeling that I could see things very clearly. Things became very clear. Very clear. And everything would become quiet and clear. Everything used to be quiet and clear. At least I thought everything was clear. But maybe I was wrong. Anyway, someone must have said something. I didn't know anything about it. And some kind of lie must have got around. And this lie went around. I thought people started being funny in that cafe, the factory. I couldn't understand it. Then one day they took me to a hospital right outside London. They said, "We're going to do something to your brain." They said, "If we don't, you'll be in here for the rest of your life. But if we do, you stand a chance. You can go out," they said, "and live like the others." "What do you want to do to my brain?" I said to them. But they just repeated what they'd said. Well, I wasn't a fool. I knew I was a minor. I knew he couldn't do anything to me without getting permission. I knew he had to get permission from my mother. So I wrote her and I told her what they were trying to do. But she signed their form, you see, giving him permission. I know that because he showed me her signature when I brought it up. They used to come around with these, I don't know what they were. They looked like big pincers with wires on. And the wires were attached to a little machine. It was electric. They told me to get on the bed, and I knew they had to get me on the bed because if they did it while I was standing up, they might break my spine. So I stood up, and then one or two of them came for me. Well, I was younger then. I was much stronger than I am now. I was quite strong then. I laid one of them out, and I had another around the throat. And then suddenly this chief had these pinchers on my skull, and I knew he wasn't supposed to do it while I was standing up. That's why. That's why I stood up. And anyway, he did it.
Anyway, I got out of that place. I got out. But I couldn't walk properly. I don't think my spine was damaged. That was perfectly all right. The trouble was, my thoughts were very, very slow. And everything, I couldn't think. I couldn't think. I couldn't get my thoughts together. And I used to have headaches. That was when I lived with my mother and my brother. The trouble was I couldn't hear what people were saying. I used to sit in my room when I lived with my mother and my brother. He was younger than me. And I laid out everything in order in my room. Everything I knew was mine. But I didn't die. You see, I should have been dead. But I didn't die. Anyway, I feel much better now. Only I don't talk to people much. And I steer clear of places like that cafe. I don't go there. And I don't talk to people anymore. I've often thought of going back and trying to find that fellow who did that to me. But I want to do something first. I want to build that shed in the garden.
I got a feeling he'd done something about that roof up there. See, we've had quite a bit of rain in the last week, and I ain't heard it dripping into the bucket. I think he's tired it over up there. There was someone walking about on the roof a couple of nights ago. Must have been him. He ain't said a word to me about it. Didn't say anything to me. He don't even answer my questions. He don't give me a knife. He don't give me a knife to cut my bread. How can you cut a loaf of bread without a knife?
You've got a knife.
What?
You've got a knife.
Oh, well, sure, I got a knife, but it ain't nothing to do with cutting bread. It's not a bread knife. See, I just picked it up somewhere. I don't know where it's been, do I? No, what I need.
I know what you want.
And then, what about this gas stove then? He tells me it's disconnected, but how do I know it's disconnected? See, I wake up in the night and there it is right there by me. I'm staring straight into the oven room. I wake up in the night, how do I know it's not going to blow up? How do I know it's not going to do me any harm? A couple of weeks ago, he sat here, he gave me a chat. A couple of weeks ago. Quite a chat he gave me. He just sat there and talked. I don't know where he was. He wasn't looking at me, he wasn't talking at me. He don't care about me. He was talking to himself. That's all he worries about. Now, you come to me. You ask my advice. But he don't got any conversation. How can you live in the same room with a bloke who don't have any conversation? I can't get the hang of him. Now you and me, we could set this place up.
We could do this place up right. Look at this place. I could make a penthouse out of this place. This room, for instance. Make a great kitchen. It's got nice windows, lets the sun in. I'd have teal blue, copper, and parchment linoleum squares, and I'd re-echo the colors in the walls. I'd offset the kitchen units with charcoal grey cutting boards. There's lots of space for cupboards. I'd put small cupboard there, big cupboards, and corner cupboards with revolving shelves. Be no shortage of cupboards. Could put the dining room just down across from the landing there. Venetian blinds and cork floors and cork tiles. Could have an off-white linen pile rug with a table of Aframosia teak veneer and a black cutting board. And I'd have curved chairs with cushioned seats and armchairs of oatmeal tweed and a beech frame settee with a woven seagrass seat and a white top heat resistant coffee table, white tile surround. Then there's a bedroom. What's a bedroom? It's a place where you go to rest, find some peace. So you want some quiet decorating. Lighting functional, furniture, mahogany and rosewood, and deep blue azure carpet. Unglazed blue and white curtains. and a bedspread with little blue flowers on a white background. And a lamp of white raffia. This wouldn't be a flat, this would be a palace.
Gee, all right there, man.
A palace.
Who would live here?
I would. My brother and me.
What about me?
But he doesn't seem to be interested in what I've got in mind. That's the problem. Why don't you talk to him?
Me?
You're his friend, aren't you?
He's no friend of mine.
You're living in the same place with the man.
He's no friend of mine. I mean, you don't know where you are with a bloke like that. I mean, with someone like you know where you are. Listen. Listen, I wake up in the morning. He's standing there, smiling at me. He's standing there with a smile on his face. I can see him through the blanket, see? He puts on his coat, he turns around, there's a smile on his face. What the hell is he smiling at? He don't know I can see him, see, but I've got my eye on him all the time through the blanket there. He don't know that I'm looking at him. He looks down at my bed, he thinks I'm asleep, but I can see him all the time through the blanket, like, see? What he don't know is that I'm looking at him all the time. What he don't know is that I can see him all the time. I can see him what he's doing. Listen, what you've got to do, you've got to have a little talk with him, see? You've got to tell him we've got ideas for this place. That you and I could get it started, like. I could help you with the decorating. You and I could just fix it up like, you know, just you and me together. Where you live now then?
Me? Oh, I've got a little place. It's not bad. Everything laid on. You must come up for a drink sometime. Listen to some Tchaikovsky.
Yes, well, what I mean is, you're the bloke who's got to talk to him. You're his brother.
Yes, maybe I will.
Where are you going? This is him.
Pair of shoes.
What?
I picked them up. Try them.
Shoes? What sort?
They might do you.
Oh, no. These aren't right.
Aren't they?
They don't fit at all. Oh, tell you what, though, I suppose they might do until I get another pair. Where are the laces?
No laces.
I can't wear a pair of shoes without laces.
I only got the shoes.
The only way you can wear a pair of shoes without laces is by tightening up your feet, like that, see? Walking on a tight foot, you see? That's bad for the foot. It puts a great strain on the foot. If you can do the shoes up proper, then there's less chance of getting the strain.
I might have some somewhere.
You get my meaning.
you are.
But these are brown.
They're all I've got.
The shoes are black. Oh, well, I suppose they'll do until I can find another pair. Maybe they'll get me down to Sidcup tomorrow. If I can get down there, I can get myself sorted out. Yeah, I've been offered a good job down there. Man I know offered it to me. He's got some good ideas, that man. He's got a future. The thing is, see, they need my papers. They want my references. I got to get down to Sidcup to be picking him up there. Trouble is getting there. That's my problem. The weather's dead against it. Don't know how these shoes will make out. That's a hard road. I done it before, coming the other way like. Yeah, last time I was there, quite a while back. The road was hard. The rain was coming down. Lucky I didn't die on that road. But I got here. I just went on going along. I can't go on like this, though. I got to get down there, find that... Christ, the bloody bastard wasn't even listening to me. What's going on? What's going on? What?
You're keeping me awake. You're making too much noise.
What do you expect me to do? I'm an old man.
You're making too much noise.
What do you expect me to do? Stop breathing?
I'm going to get some air.
What do you expect me to do? I'm not surprised they took you inside. Oh, waking an old man up in the middle of the night? You've got to be off your nut. Giving me bad dreams? Who's responsible for giving me bad dreams then? If you wouldn't keep mucking me about, I wouldn't make no noises. How do you expect me to sleep peaceful if you keep poking me all the time? What do you expect me to do? Stop breathing? I've had about enough of you mucking me about. I've seen better days than you have, man. Nobody ain't ever had me inside one of them places. I'm a sane man. So don't you start mucking me about. I'll be all right just as long as you keep your place. So you keep your place, that's all. Because I tell you, your brother's got his eye on you. He knows all about you. I got a friend there, don't you worry about that. I got a true pal there. Treating Me, like that. What do you want to invite me here for in the first place if you treat me like this? You think you're better than me? You've got another thing coming. They had you inside one of them places before. They can have you in again. I know enough. They'd have them pincers on your head again. They'd keep you fixed. They'd put them pincers on. That'd fix you. They'd take one look at all this junk that I got to sleep with every night. They'd know it was a creamer. The biggest mistake they ever made, you take my tip, was to let you out of that place. Nobody knows where you're at. You go out, you come in, nobody knows where you're at. But nobody messes me around for long, mate. You expect me to do your dirty work? Ha! You expect me to do all your dirty work up and down them stairs? Just so I can sleep in this lousy, filthy hole every night? Not me, boy. Not for you, boy. Because you don't know where you are half the time. You're up the creek. You're halfway gone already. You can tell by looking at you. Whoever saw you slipping me a few bob? Treating me like an animal. I ain't never been in no nut house. Ah! Don't you try anything. I got a knife. I got a knife. I've used it. I've used it. Don't you try anything. What you do now, that's what you're doing. Don't you try anything.
I think you'd better find someplace else to live.
Find someone else?
Yes.
Me? You're talking to me, not me, you.
What?
You find somewhere else.
I live here. You don't.
Don't I? I live here. I've been offered a job here.
Yes. Well, I don't think you're really suitable.
Not suitable. Well, I can tell you there's someone around here who thinks I am suitable. I tell you, I'm staying on here as caretaker because your brother has told me the job is mine. Mine. So I'm staying here. I shall be his caretaker.
My brother.
He's staying on here. I shall be his caretaker. He's looking after the place, and I'm staying with him.
Look, if I give you a few bob, you can get down to Sitka.
You'd better build that shed of yours first. A few bob. When I can earn a steady wage here. You'd better build your stinking shed first, that's what.
That's not a stinking shed. It's clean. It's good wood. I'll get it up, no trouble.
Now don't you come too near.
You've no right to call that shed stinking. You stink.
What?
You've been stinking up the place.
Christ, you tell me that?
For days. That's one reason I can't sleep.
You say that? You say that to me?
You better go.
I'll stink you! I'll stink you.
You better get your stuff.
You ain't got the right. You ain't got the right to do that. Leave that alone, that's mine. All right then. I've been offered a job here. You wait. You wait. Your brother's gonna sort you out. You say that? You say that? Nobody had ever said that to me before, mate. You're going to be sorry you said that. You're going to hear the last of this, mate. You're going to be sorry you said that. Now I know who I can trust. Stink! You hear that? Me! You heard what he said? Stink! You hear that? That's what he said to me. That's what he said to me.
You don't stink.
No, sir.
If you stank, I'd be the first one to tell you.
I think you should go back where you come from.
Come from? Where'd he come from?
Well,
You're getting a little out of your depth, don't you think? Anyway, I don't mind if we start getting to work on this.
That's what I want to hear.
I don't mind, but you better be as good as you say you are.
What do you mean?
Well, you're an interior decorator, aren't you?
A what?
What do you mean, a what? A decorator. An interior decorator.
Me? Oh, I never touched that. I never been that, no.
What do you mean? You've never what?
Me, an interior decorator? I never been an interior decorator. I've been too busy, like. I never had the time. Mind you, I've always been quite good at picking up things. Give me time to pick them up.
I don't want you to pick it up. I want a first-class interior decorator. I thought you were one.
Me? Oh, now, wait a minute. You got the wrong man.
How could I have the wrong man? You're the only one I've spoken to. You're the only one that knows my dreams, my wishes. You're the only one. And the only reason I talked to you was because I thought you were an interior decorator.
Well, now, look here.
You mean you couldn't fit teal, blue, copper, and parchment linoleum squares?
Well, look here, let's...
You mean you couldn't decorate out a table in Aframosia teak veneer?
I never said that.
Christ, I must have been under a false impression.
I never said it.
You're a bloody imposter, mate.
Now, don't you get saying things like that to me here. You hired me as a caretaker. All I was going to do is lend a helping hand, like, just for a small wage. I never said anything about that. Don't you get calling me names.
What is your name?
Don't start that.
What's your name?
My real name's Davies.
What's the name you go under?
Jenkins.
You got two names. What about the rest, eh? Come on. Why have you been giving me all this dirt about interior decorating?
I never said that. Why don't you listen to me? It must have been him. Must have been your brother. He's nutty. Must have been him who said that to you. He's nutty. He's halfway there already. Must have been him who said it to you.
My brother's what?
Well, now, let's just get this...
He's what?
Well, let's just get this straight now.
Nutty? Who's nutty? You calling my brother nutty?
But he said to himself.
What a strange man you are. You're really strange, aren't you? Ever since you've come here, there's been nothing but trouble. I can't take anything you say at face value. Every word you've spoken has had a multitude of different meanings. You're an old bore, a barbarian. You're nothing but a wild animal. There's no getting away from it. And to put the old tin lid on, you stink from arsehole to breakfast time. Look at it. You come here and recommending yourself as an interior decorator, whereupon I take you on.
And what happens? You give me this long speech about your references down in Sidcup. What happens? I don't see you going down to Sidcup to obtain them. You know, it's almost regrettable, but I feel obliged to pay you for your caretaking. Here's a half-crown.
Well, all right then. You do that. You do it. If that's what you want.
That's what I want! Anyone would think this house was all I had to worry about. I got plenty of other things to worry about. I got plenty of other interests. My job, I got to think about expanding my business, don't I? I don't want to have to worry about this house. My brother can. I don't want it on my shoulders. He can do it up. He can decorate it. He can do what he likes with it. But I don't want to have to worry about it. I thought letting him stay here was doing him a favor. But he has his own ideas. And he can keep them. Because I'm going to chuck it in.
What about me?
Look,
I just come back for my pipe.
Oh. Yes.
I got out. I got halfway down, like, and then I found, you see, I found, I didn't have my pipe. So I just come back for it. That ain't the same plug that you was still having a bit of trouble with it, eh? Well, if you persevere, in my opinion, you'll probably listen. You didn't really mean that, did you, when you said that about me stinking, did you? Did you? You're a true friend of mine. You took me in. You took me in. You didn't ask me no questions. You give me a bed. You're a true mate of mine. Listen, I've been thinking. The reason I made all them noises in the night, it was the draft, see? It was the draft coming in through the window, making me make all noises without me knowing about it. So listen, I've been thinking now, why don't you give me your bed? You have my bed. There's not much difference between the beds. They're both the same type of bed. You give me yours. You can sleep anywhere. That'd be all right. I'd be out of the draft then, see? You don't mind a bit of wind? You need the air. After you've been inside that place all that time, with all them doctors doing things to you, I know them places. Too hot. Always much too hot. I peeked inside one once. I was nearly suffocated. So I reckon this is what we got to do, see? We swap beds, and then we can get back to what we were saying. I'll look after this place for you. Keep an eye on it, like. For you. Not for the other. Not for your brother. For you. Not for him. I'll be your man. Just you say the word. Just you say the word. What do you think about all this I'm saying then?
No. I like sleeping in this bed.
But you don't understand my meaning.
Anyway, that's my brother's bed.
Your brother?
Anytime he stays over. That's his bed. And this is my bed.
But your brother is gone. He's gone.
No, I couldn't change beds.
But you don't understand my meaning.
Anyway, I'm going to be busy. I've got to get that shed up. If I don't get it done now, it'll never get up. I can't get started till it's done.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you a hand building your shed. I'll give you a hand. We'll build it together, get it done in no time. You see what I mean?
No. I can get it done by myself.
But I'm with you. I'm here. I'll do it for you. We'll get it done together. Christ, we'll swap beds. You don't mean you're throwing me out? You can't do that. Listen, man. Listen, man. I don't mind. I don't mind. I'll stay here. I don't mind. I'll tell you what, if you don't want to change beds, we'll keep it the way it is. I'll keep the same bed. I'll get a stronger piece of sacking. I'll put it over the window there. That'll keep out the draft. That'll fix it. What you say, we keep it as it is.
No.
Why not?
You make too much noise.
But listen. Listen here. What should I do? What am I going to do? Where am I going to go? You want me to go? I'll go. You just say the word. I tell you, them shoes you give me, they're working out just fine. Maybe they'll get me down to... Listen. If I get down, and get my papers, would you if I get down and get my